Whether to begin dating after separation or divorce is an important question, and definitely one that is worth bringing up with your attorney. I know that probably doesn't seem like an attorney question, right? If you are emotionally available, then you can start dating. But legally, there can be some implications, particularly if your state is kind of tough on adultery, like my state, Virginia, happens to be. So just as a little background, I know this probably is going to seem like common sense, but I can assure you it is not from the questions that I've gotten. So you are married until you are divorced, and separated is not the same thing legally as divorced. You are still married when you are legally separated. All the way up until that final divorce decree is entered, you are married. And the definition of adultery in Virginia is when a spouse willingly has sex with someone who is not their spouse. So we're talking about all different kinds of sex, oral, anal, vaginal, sorry to get graphic, but that's adultery. And why that matters is for a number of different reasons, but in Virginia, it is a level 4 misdemeanor. It's also grounds for divorce. And third, and probably most important, it is an absolute bar to spousal support except in cases of manifest injustice. Now, what constitutes manifest injustice is not entirely clear from the law, and that would be a complicated, not to mention expensive case to bring up. So before you start dating, I would want to know, number one, are you divorced? If you're divorced and you're healthy, then go for it. If you are just separated and you don't have a final divorce decree and you don't have a signed separation agreement that establishes whether or not you will receive spousal support, if so, how much and for how long, and what any terminating factors are, I would not feel comfortable doing that myself. Most separation agreements also include a provision that says that both parties are free to live as though single and unmarried. Don't confuse it. Even though we say that, it doesn't mean you're technically unmarried. You are married until you are divorced. It just gives you a little bit more freedom to make some of those choices without some of the ramifications. It would still be a crime. It would still be grounds for divorce, but if you've entered into an agreement, then you've probably already entered into an agreement that you won't use any fault-based grounds for divorce. So you're much safer once that agreement or court order is in place, even if you're not yet divorced. But you should be aware of the complications and talk to an attorney if you have any questions.